The world's top 5 greatest designers ever. Designers literally shape how we see the world. We encounter their designs at work, at home, or just walking about. Whether they sprinkle their magic dust over electrical equipment, buildings, homeware, watches, jewelry, clothes, or even a combination of those, they are the design power brokers, the people who do more than anyone else to influence how our lives look and what we aspire to. Here are 5 of the best. Number 5. Dietrich Klubs and Dieter Rams are at number 5 and form the greatest design team in history. They were the creative colossi behind Braun, not only creating the most beautiful calculators, alarm clocks and modular furniture in the world, but also coming up with 10 rules that have defined high design ever since. Basically, they describe the importance of innovation, usefulness, aestheticism, simplicity, unobtrusiveness, honesty, longevity, thoroughness, environmental friendliness, and purity. Number 4. Designer number 4, Yohji Yamamoto, has been going forever. Yamamoto has been defining fashion trends since you've been in school. His clothes are timeless, and as trends change around him, he's fearlessly stuck to his guns. The fashion press now come holding awards in the same hands that previously clutched knives. Possessing a Rothkovian ability to see different shades of the same color, primarily black, his women's wear is genuinely unique and was celebrated at an exhibition of his work at the V&A Museum in London last year. That should tell you all you need to know. Number 3. You know his orange juicer. It looks like a Louise Bourgeois sculpture or something for more of the worlds. But it was just another throwaway piece of genius for Philippe Starck, whose position at the top of the design tree seems not so much hard-earned as divinely endowed. He's an aesthetic polymath dealing with architecture, commercial and residential interiors, and of course product design, the area for which he's best known. His latest invention, an affordable mini wind turbine that can generate over half a household's energy. 44 years into his career, he's still ahead of the pack and on number 3. Number 2. Coming in at position number 2 is Morton Lim. So often the gaudy baubles and money-blistered rappers and oligarchs, it's sometimes easy to forget the beauty of a handcrafted watch with a real purpose. Morton, the award-winning design guru behind the cult watch brand Linda Werdelin, never lost sight of the watch's practicality, and his cutting-edge designs have established his brand in the Swiss watch industry, a notoriously difficult club to break in. Analog is the best way to read time. Digital is how you assimilate technical details, he says, and his career has been spent painstakingly piecing together the best bits of both in the form of a mechanical sports watch designed to carry their in-house top-grade instrument for diving or skiing. Morton Lim's success can be seen on the wrists of explorers, extreme skiers, and divers the world over. They rely on him. Is there anything more beautiful than that? Number 1. At number 1 is design legend Jonathan Ive. Steve Jobs' death did nothing to quell the personality cult that surrounded him. If anything, it seemed to add to the legend. But let's not forget about the man who masterminded not just Apple's inimitable aesthetic, but the very way in which consumer goods are now made. Jonathan Ive, head of Apple's design corps, masterminded tiny little tweaks that we now think of as timeless marks of class. The rectangular shape with rounded edges? Ive. Plain black or white? Ive. One visible button? Ive again. These are now the bricks that the electronics industry are built on. Something new that immediately seems classic, the hallmark of a true design colossus.